This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Hello and welcome to the Noble Leaders League. I am Kjotleik. This is the second division game between Kublai Khan and Isabella. Kublai Khan is number 12 with 5 points. After a 2-1-2 form, last 5, Isabella is number 3 with 8 points, 4 wins and a loss in her last 5 games. Kublai Khan drew in round 6 at Total Syravarma II. Before that he had won 2 games. Isabella is on a 3-game winning streak. Both of these leaders are coming into better and better form. It's going to be interesting to see who can carry on that good momentum in this game. Starting positions is here, resource bubbles on. Kublai Khan starts here, right next to the jungle with uranium in it. There is copper, there is incense, there is corn up here, there is clams and more clams and some pigs up here. You see he starts on this continent in the middle, but this continent stretches all the way east and passes the date line and wraps around to here, and it continues all the way here, and this is the starting position of Isabella. It is the same continent, believe it or not. She starts in the desert, but with rice, with stone, with cows, with some fish up here, horses is there, more cows over here. I think that maybe only this up in the Arctic and these small islands over here is the only place in the world that is not accessible, I believe, until after astronomy. Let's start the game and find out how this is going to develop. This is Kublai Khan versus Isabella in the second division, round 7. 1 city each then. Isabella is in Buddhism, Kublai is in no religion at all, but Kublai is first to 2 cities, and now Isabella also has 2, of course. Kublai first to 3 cities, so he's a little bit quicker. He's also stronger than Isabella. He's about 1.5 to 2 times as strong. 4 cities each now. We're coming up on 1 AD pretty soon here as well. 5 cities each. And they are expanding good. I think it was 6-5 to Kublai Khan at 1 AD, but I am not 100% certain of that. Isabella now up to 7 cities though. Kublai is 1.2 times as strong as Isabella currently. Going for monarchy, while Isabella is on currency, and going for construction next. Kublai Khan, 8 cities, Isabella 7 cities. Kublai is now up to 8 as well. Kublai Khan is in Hinduism. They are different religions. Isabella is not happy about that. 9 cities each, turn 172. And they look like they are far away from each other still, so they have no touching borders. Isabella up to 12 cities now, Kublai Khan 10. It is a race to settle most of the green lands here to see who can get the biggest empire up and running as fast as possible. They have been pretty evenly matched so far when it comes to expansion. Isabella now on 13 cities, Kublai Khan also on 13. And Kublai is a little bit stronger military though, but Isabella is getting engineering while Kublai just got machinery. Kublai goes for guilds while Isabella is getting now towards feudalism, I think. And civil service next. But Kublai Khan is 1.4 times as strong as Isabella, with Isabella 16 cities, Isabella now 17 cities, 18 cities, Kublai is on 15, and Kublai is only 1.2 times as strong as Isabella, so he's not really building up for war, is he? Isabella going for banking, Kublai goes towards the divine right. Turn 255 is here, 18 cities, Isabella 17 cities, Kublai Khan. We haven't seen much war yet, but it's only a matter of time. 19 cities now Kublai, 18 cities Isabella. Kublai is down to 1.1 times the strength. Kublai is also going liberalism, while Isabella is going nationalism. I think Kublai was first to lib. I didn't quite pay attention. 20 cities each though. And Isabella is going for the optics, while Kublai is on the economics. Isabella on education, then Kublai on corporations. And we see there is a golden age that is going to end in 5 turns for Kublai Khan. 21 cities Kublai, 20 cities Isabella. Isabella is really unhappy with Kublai, but Kublai is in no religion at the moment. He ended his golden age there, going for the military science, while Isabella is getting her economics up and running, and then corporations for her next, printing press for Kublai. 21 cities each. Nobody has built any cities up in the New World, that continent that is connected to the Arctic, neither in the northwest. Let's see who can be first up there. 21 cities each at the moment. Turn 300 is soon here. Now we have turned 300. Kublai Khan is going for rifling, 21 cities each. Isabella going for democracy. Kublai Khan is on rifling, and he does adopt emancipation before getting rifling, so rifling he got after that. Isabella now going towards astronomy, 21 cities each, and Isabella does have astronomy now. Kublai is on steam power, turn 311, 21 cities each. Kublai is still stronger than Elizabeth, but we may be building up units now. He's up to 1.2, 1.3, and he's going for steel while Isabella is on communism. Kublai 1.4 times the strength. Now he is soon about to attack 1.5. He is building up power now, building units, 21 cities each, and he's getting railroads. And Isabella, are you going to lose this now by not attacking military attacks? Combustion next for Kublai Khan. Isabella, what are you doing? Have you stopped teching? Are you going for culture or something? Or are you just upgrading units for a few turns? I think Isabella might be going for culture. She's up to 24, 25 cities now. She's expanding up in the New World, in the continent, up towards the Antarctic in the northeast. 25 cities to Kublai Khan's 21, but Kublai is on 1.7 times the strength of Isabella, so all those cities is the potential of Kublai Khan to take when he attacks. He's now twice as strong as Isabella. Kublai is certain to attack sooner or later here. He's on 21 cities, Isabella is on 25. Isabella has gotten the New World, but Kublai is stronger and he has the power. Isabella, are you going for culture now? It looks to me like Kublai is going for culture. What is happening here? He has 14 turns to scientific method and he has 60% on the cultural slider, so Kublai Khan is certainly not going to attack Isabella. He has 2.4 times the strength, but he has stopped his war plans, I believe. He's going culture. He cannot possibly be thinking about attacking at the same time going for culture. That would be weird. But 22 cities now for Kublai Khan. He's settled up in the northwest, but he is trying to go for culture. I think Isabella is doing the same. We can't see her slider because she is the away leader, but she has 25 cities and Kublai has 22, and I think Isabella started earlier. We are at turn 365, and if this is going to end up with no more wars, it's going to be a cultural victory to one of the two leaders. Both of them are teching really slow, both of them are on the cultural slider. 25 cities to 24, but I haven't paid attention to the chat in the middle of the screen, so I don't know if any cities has reached legendary yet. Turn 379, I have to pay attention to that from now on. I'm not so sure we will ever see when it happens. Because there are more than 6 messages at the same time, I think, and that means we could lose a few. Turn 388, I haven't seen any legendary. 25 cities each. Have to pay attention to other parts of the screen as well, just in case something happens, you know. So I am going to miss some things, but 25 cities each. Kublai Khan 2.2 times the strength. He has stopped checking at biology. Isabella has stopped at communism. 70% slider now for Kublai Khan, getting 1800 to 2000 cultural points per turn, and they started early enough that I think it is going to happen. Isabella has a golden age as well, that's going to help her a little bit. And turn 408, 25 cities each. It doesn't seem like they are interested in going to war. Isabella has the pyramids. But have they golden age has ended for Isabella, and borders are expanding. but we haven't seen, and Isabella is the one completing the Sistine Chapel, and Madrid has achieved legendary culture. Isabella has legendary in Madrid, and Barcelona is legendary. She is one city away from winning a cultural victory. She is one city away, and I haven't seen any Kublai Khan cities, but Isabella did get the Sistine Chapel. Kublai Khan adopts free speech now, but is it too late? Will Isabella win it the next time she reaches legendary culture? She has won a cultural victory. We are at turn 433. I haven't seen any. Oh, we have creative construction, so we have corporations here, but I haven't seen any Kublai Khan cities turn legendary. Isabella must surely be in the lead, in the driver's seat, going for culture here. Kublai Khan, it was a mistake. Beshbalik has reached legendary. Beshbalik, I saw that Kublai has at least one city. This is a race. This is a race. This is a race. And Mining Inc. has been incorporated. He didn't need that. I don't know. I think turn 450 now. Isabella or Kublai is going to win culture, and Isabella has completed the Taj, and she has a golden age, and she has the Sistine Chapel. This could be it. This could be over. It is. Isabella has won a cultural victory 2035 at turn 455. Congratulations, Isabella. This was a culture race like I've never seen before. Congratulations. There were no wars in this game. Isabella won the cultural victory. She did build the Sistine Chapel. You can see it on the screen. It happened in 1996 if you look at that line. Also, you can see Kublai Khan got both Creative Constructions and Mining Inc. He was the only one that founded corporations, or incorporated corporations, to put it that way. Let's go take a look at the stats then. First, the graphs. We see the score was pretty even all the way through. GNP, there Isabella was number one. She did win culture after all. Manufacturing, that was basically even, but Kublai Khan was better towards the end, and then Isabella jumped up. Food. Sorry. Food. pretty even. I'd say that's even. Power. Kublai Khan did build up his power, but he never used it to attack. Culture. That was Isabella. She did win after all. Espionage was Isabella as well. Demographics then. Kublai Khan. Isabella. Isabella has 9,000 GNP per turn. That is not a record, but it is very, very good. Anyway. 61.4 million population for Kublai, 75.6 million in population for Isabella. They had big empires. Top 6 cities and wonders then. Let's go to the bottom to check the wonders first. The Oracle in 1040 BC is one of 3 BC wonders, the Mahabodhi 1 AD, and we see the top 6 cities with Isabella, the number 1 and number 2 cities. Kublai Khan is number 3, then Isabella has the 4th and 5th, and then Kublai Khan has the 6th city. Statistics. Kublai Khan built 25 cities, 2 religions founded, 2 golden ages, currently has 70 towns, 48 lumber mills and 15 workshops. We see that in his cities he did build 25 granaries, 24 lighthouses and harbors, and we see the list goes down to 7 aqueducts. Let's go page down to see page 2. And here we start to see the wonders, public transportation as well at the bottom there. Let's go page down to page 3 and see that the Mausoleum of Solos is the last building on the list. Creative Constructions, Mining Inc. are up here, by the way. Go to the top and let's see the current units that Kublai has. 88 infantries, 23 workers and 18 cavalries, and then 1 caravel. He trained a total of 42 infantry, 32 Jewish missionaries, 29 caravels. We see it goes down to 5 great scientists. Let's go page down and find that a 1 warrior completes the list as the bottom unit. Kills 0, losses 0, and let's go take a look at Isabella's numbers. 26 cities built, 5 religions, 3 golden ages, currently 113 towns, 27 forest preserves and 15 cottages. In her cities she built 25 granaries, 23 forges and 22 of a whole number of stuff. 10 Jewish synagogues. Let's go page down to see page 2 with the Colossus and Hanging Gardens, and the Taj Mahal is down there as well. Let's go page down to find the next, and there is 1 Taoist temple that makes the last building on the list. Sistine Chapel Apostolic Palace is here as well. Current units for Isabella: 89 longbowmen, 25 workers and 13 macemen, all the way down to a great spy at the bottom of the list. She did train a total of 130 longbowmen, 45 workers, 44 catapults, 2 great scientists there as well, page down, and 1 spearman completes the list of units she trained. The kills are 0, the losses are 0. Then we take a look at the victory condition screen here. On this screen we see that Isabella Toledo reached legendary culture just now, 50,000 points. Barcelona 75, Madrid 73,000, Beshbalik with 58.9, but Karakorum and Otrar, they are too far behind. 21 turns left for Karakorum, while Otrar seems to be over on 100 turns left. So Kublai Khan would have needed the Sistine Chapel, and I think that maybe that would not even have been enough. He should really have spent his military power to attack her instead and try to go for a domination, but he didn't. Isabella with 59% of the land area, 50% of the population, yeah. These are the numbers. Let's go take a look at the city stand. Kublai Khan had 25 cities. Let's go take a look at them, sort by population, and here we see them. Ningxia number 1 with 20 pops, Samarkand and Barun Urt on 19. They are for the most part really happy and for the most part unhealthy. Base food is in the low 40s, big 30s for the top cities here, and 30s and 20s for the rest. Base commerce. We have Old Sarai with 107 and New Sarai with 102. Those are 2 very good cities when it comes to base commerce. 86 in Ningxia as well, 70 in Tiflis, yeah, 78 in Turfan, so a couple of other good cities. Beshbalik 68 as well. When it comes to production, Well, it's good, but not the best. And he's building some stuff. No triple-digit production cities, no power, worth mentioning as well. That's probably why there are no triple-digit numbers, so with the exception of that there is no power, I think this is good then. Let's take a look at Isabella's cities then. Let's change from Kublai to Isabella, okay, and she has 26 cities to her name. Let's click on this, sort by population, and we see Pop 25 Toledo, Zaragoza 23, Cordoba, Almeria 22. She is very happy in most of her cities except from Mida, and she is healthy as well. Base food 50 in Toledo and high 40s here, mid to high 40s, that's good. Then 30s and 20s and stuff. Base commerce 117 in Cordoba, 126 in Santiago, 106 here, Vitoria, 102 Pamplona. Yeah, she has a lot of cities, 4 cities at least here, with triple digit and 80s, 80s, 70s and 93 in Palma as well. So yeah, a lot of good stuff. 96 Zaragoza, yeah, she has this locked down. Her production, no power in her cities either, but decent. 115 production for the Kremlin in Barcelona. And I think that Cadiz is it is the city at the bottom, because we have room for 26. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. Updated league tables show us Kublai Khan now number 13 with 5 points and a negative 8 score turn difference. Isabella is 3rd with 10 points, positive 25 score turn difference. Tomorrow we are back in the 1st division, and don't miss out, we have 2 very highly interesting games for you tomorrow. Ashoka vs Sara Jakob and Huav II vs Julius Caesar. I am Kjotleik, this has been the Noble Leaders League. I hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye for now.